Yat A, Shike Doshirane, She Analisa Rockbridge Winshia. Welcome to day 4, day 4 of 14 Days of Joy. So let's begin. Let's step up to the top of the mat, push down into the big toe, push down into the pinky toe, and then let the arms float up and above your head. Reach tall for the sky. As you exhale, fold over your thighs for Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep shifting that weight forward into the toes. As you inhale, lift your head up and look up. Ardha Uttanasana. If you like, you can also drag the hands up the legs and continue to shift forward into those toes to feel a nice hamstring stretch. As you exhale, fold over the thighs. Maybe a micro bend in the knees to stand all the way up into the sky. The palms are going to touch as you look up at your thumbs. Very nice. Exhale, hands come down the center. Very good. Let's continue to warm up the body. Arms float out to the side and above your head. Keep the chin level with the ground. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep shifting the weight forward into those toes. As you inhale, drag the hands up the shins. Continue to pull the shoulder heads away from the ears. As you exhale, fold back over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. And then as you exhale, hands come straight down the center. Let's add on a little bit more. This time we're going to sink down into our heels and sit back into our hips and heels. Allow the tailbone to draw down towards the mat. Draw the lower belly in and up, and then the arms can float up next to your ears. As you look down at your feet, make sure you can still see your toes. And when you're ready, keep the bend in the knee. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Shift forward into the toes. As you inhale, come up halfway with the long spine. Very nice. Exhale, fold back over the thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up, sink into those heels, arms float up. As you exhale, hands come straight down the center for Samasthiti. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms float up, sink down with the hips and the heels. Draw the lower belly in and up and tailbone down. We're in Katasana chair pose. And then keep the bend in the knees as you exhale, fold over the thighs for Uttanasana. Keep moving the weight forward into those toes. As you inhale, lift the head up or allow the hands to draw up the legs. Keep the gaze straight down at the floor in front of you. Exhale, fold over the thighs. The hips sink down, the chest lifts up for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, hands come straight down the center, Samasthiti. Very nice. Very good warm up. So let's begin imprinting our workout that we did 2 days ago today so that we're familiar. So coming down onto our knees, hands are wide out into push-up position. So they might be wider than your mat. And then depending on where you're working at today and what level you want to be on, knees can be on the floor or off of the mat in traditional push-up. Wherever you are, honor yourself. And let's begin. So lower down as you exhale. Inhale. Find the length all through the sides of the body, the sides of the necks. And then as you exhale, lower back down. Keep drawing that lower belly in and up to protect your lower back and gluteus maximus. As you exhale, continue to lower down. Inhale, push up. You're doing great. Stick with it. You might feel how your chest is sore from the last. That was just us waking these up muscles up. So now that you feel where this exercise is targeting, now you know what we're working towards. So continue to push down and then push up, find length. Again, inhale here as you find your length. Exhale, push down. Okay, 1 to 2 more on your own. Whew. Standard push-ups are hard. All right, so let's make our way up. And we're going to do a squat and press. So the feet are going to be about hip distance apart, a little bit wider. Elbows are going to come up at the same width of the shoulders. And then as you exhale, you're going to squat down. As you inhale, you're going to stand up and push the arms up straight up into the sky. Very nice. Let's do that again. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, push the hands straight up. Very nice. As you exhale, squat back down. Inhale, push your arms up. Nice. Couple more on your own. Make sure that the knees aren't collapsing inwards so that you are extending your gluteus maximus behind you, and then that the knees are moving outwards. And then not having the elbows drop lower than the shoulders. You might feel the arms burning right now. That's completely natural, normal. That's just us reawakening the muscles that we worked out last time. A couple more here. Maybe sometime soon we'll add some weights in, but right now let's just concentrate on how it feels to keep moving just our body. All right, so let's make our way up to the top of the mat. And let's begin with Surya Namaskar A to keep our blood flowing. As we inhale, float the arms up and above your head. The pinkies lead, palms face each other at the top of the head. Exhale, fold over your thighs, Uttanasana. Keep shifting the weight into the toes as you inhale, come up halfway with the long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. This time the right foot steps back and then the left foot steps back. Both knees come down towards the mat. Lower the elbows halfway for Chaturanga Dandasana. Low all the way down to your belly. Push down into the tops of your feet and draw the ankles in. Draw the hands back next to the ribs and then draw the elbows in. Push down into your pubic bone as you inhale. Lift up the forehead and the shoulder heads for Bhunjani Asana, Baby Cobra. Exhale, push through a neutral tabletop positions on your hands and knees. Tuck your toe, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Taking 2 to 3 breaths here in down dog. Just noticing the difference between the second workout and the workout that we're doing today to imprint these moves into our body. Let's step the right foot up and then the left foot up. Inhale, come up halfway for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands come down the center. Let's do that again. Inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Grow tall. As you exhale, fold over your thighs, Uttanasana. Move the weight into your toes as you inhale, come up halfway with the long spine. As you exhale, the left foot steps back and then the right foot steps back. You're at the top of a push-up. Shift forward onto your tippy toes. Bend the elbows halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip over the tops of the feet. Knees and hips stay lifted as you inhale. Push down into your pointer finger and thumb. Bend in the elbows micro and then spread across the chest and the collarbones. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. As you exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Taking 2 to 3 breaths here again on your own. Maybe this time noticing how the body has warmed up. When you're ready, left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. And then exhale, hands come straight down the center, Samastitihi. Very nice. So let's make our way down to the mat. We're going to do our sit-ups. So as you can tell, the first part of our workout is going to focus on strength. The second part is going to focus on keeping our heart rate up. And the third part is going to focus on our abs. So as we inhale, this is just a traditional sit-up. Feet are planted at the floor, hip distance apart. As you inhale, the lower back is in contact with the mat. And then as you exhale, you're going to come up. Inhale, lower down. Let the lower belly go in and up. And then as you exhale, you can either come up for your full traditional sit-up, or you can lay down and come up for a crunch. It is your choice, but whatever you're doing, the neck is not here for a free ride. So we're not pulling on our neck, but we're actually using our abdominal muscles to make our way come up. So inhale allows you to find length as you lay down. And then as you rise up, that's when you exhale to exhale all the air within you. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, come up. Inhale. When you lay down, don't lay all the way back down and just go plop. Keep the shoulder heads lifted, keep the elbows lifted, and then as you exhale, rise up. You're doing great. Do a couple more. And then we're going to do the lower abs. So your upper and then your lower. So lift the knees up, and then on an inhale, find your length. As you exhale, lift your tush off of the floor. So you're not swinging here. You're not just flinging your legs up. That's not going to activate those lower muscles. So as you inhale, find your length. Exhale, lift up. And it's not a huge lift. You're not doing plow here or anything like that. All we're doing is lifting up. And you'll start to feel this in your lower abs. Maybe using your hands on the floor as traction. Find your length when your feet go back into neutral. As you exhale, they go in and up. You're doing great. Stick with it. It's only your legs up in the air. Don't phone it in. We only got 2 more little workouts after this. All right, let's rock and roll up to our standing position. And let's do a little bit more strength training. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into a Sukha. Why am I missing what chair is? Coming into Katasana. So feet can be at hip distance apart. Sink the buttocks down into the heels. Look down at the feet. Make sure you can see your toes. And the knees are displaying outwards. Chest is flat as much as possible. Hands are floating out right in front of you. And we're going to pull them back. We're going to row. So this is a squat. So we're not just doing what we want to do here, not just phoning it in, like this is hard. Yes, the thighs are going to burn. The lower glutes are going to burn. Even the arms are going to burn. Pulling them straight back. You might feel this in the shoulders from before. You might feel this, again, in the shins, in the thighs, definitely, because we're in a squat. Can you sit down just a little bit more? You're doing great. Stick with it. We're almost done with this. Couple more. That lower belly needs to go in and up this whole time. Keep breathing through the nose. Keep ranking that, turning up that volume higher and higher. Just make sure you can hear me. All right. So we're going to come into a standing position, and then we're going to do our lunges with bicep curls. So we're going to start at the top of the mat, step the left foot back, come onto the left tippy toes, and put a deep bend in that left knee. The right knee is going to stack directly above the right ankle, and then the arms are going to be floating down next to our waist. So as you inhale, straighten out both of the legs. As you exhale, try to get that back knee to tap as you curl your biceps up. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, keep drawing the right hip back, pulling the hands up towards the shoulder heads. You're doing great. Stick with it. Come on, a couple more. We're doing nice and slow lunges. We're not in any race. If you're having a little bit of stability, go ahead and widen your stance. Draw that right hip back, left hip forward. Hands come out to the side. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, left knee touches down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, curl your biceps up. Inhale, straighten out your legs. Exhale, curl up. You're doing great. Let's do 2 more. So 2, very nice. 1. Okay, so let's do that other leg. Step that left foot up, and step that right foot back. Again, widening out your stance would have a little bit more stability here. Let's begin. As you inhale, find that length. Straighten out both of your legs. As you exhale, see if you can tap that right knee down as you curl your biceps up. Inhale, finding that length. Woo. Exhale, my right thigh is sore. Inhale here. Exhale as you tap down. It's a warm day in California. It's a great day to always work out. Even though it's hard to show up and do this workout, I've never once heard anybody say, oh man, I regret doing that workout. No, The next day they might say that. But hey, let's get it in today and worry about tomorrow's worries tomorrow. So one more time, very nice. And then let's make our way up to the top of the mat and work on Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, float the arms up and above your head. As you exhale, sink the hips down into the heels. Take a peek down at your toes. Make sure you can still see them. If you can't, move the shins back and sit back a little lower. Lift the chest up into the sky. Keep the bend in the knees. When you're ready to exhale, fold over the thighs. Uttanasana. Shift forward into the toes. Inhale, come up halfway for a long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, right foot steps back. How quietly can we step that left foot back? Shift forward. It is a yogi's choice to do these next chaturangas and back bends, or skip it all together and meet us in down dog. I do recommend you doing the chaturanga. I do recommend you finding your back bend and then meeting us in downward facing dog. We don't want to lose the heat that we're making. So without skipping a beat, right foot steps up to the right thumb. The back of the mat gets sealed at a 45-degree angle. We're going to cartwheel our hands up. Very nice. I just put us in Virabhadrasana too. So as you inhale, float that arms up into the sky, sink a little bit deeper into that right knee, pull that right hip back, guide that left hip forward for Virabhadrasana 1. Maybe the palms touch and look up at the thumbs. As you exhale, hands frame down the right foot. How quietly can we pick the right foot up, step it back, and move it through our vinyasa? Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very nice. So we're going to have to open up again on the left side. So step the left foot up, seal the back of the mat at a 45-degree angle, and then cartwheel your hands up to land in that Virabhadrasana 2 that we're just passing through. Walk that left foot over a heel or toe, and then inhale. Raise both of the hands up into Virabhadrasana 1. Sink down into that left knee. Reach for the sky. Maybe the palms touch and you look up at your thumbs. Exhale, hands come straight down the center. Lift the left foot back, step it back. Shift forward on the toes, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very nice. Let's continue to take our nice deep breaths here in through the nose. If you're a fan of a cleansing breath, go ahead and open your mouth and just sigh it out. Let's step or hop or jump, make our way up to the top of the mat. As you inhale, lift the head up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, sink down into the heels, lift the hands up, Katasana chair. Exhale, hands come straight down the center for Samastitihi. Very nice, you guys. Let's make our way down to the floor and we're going to work on our abs. So we're going to start with an inhale. Draw your right foot over your left knee. And then extend your hands behind your extend your hands behind your ears. And as you inhale, find that length that we've always been working for. Exhale, crunch up and cross over left elbow to the right knee. Inhale. Don't lay completely down, but draw the lower belly in and up. Keep the shoulder heads lifted. Exhale, crunch over to the side, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, find your length. Keep the elbows lifted, the shoulder head lifted, lower belly goes in and up. Exhale, let it all go as you go over towards the right. A couple more on your own. We're not in any race here, but we are looking for that burn in the transverse abs. You might feel it from last time, which is good, that you're still showing up today. You're imprinting those muscles into your body. Now it knows what it feels like and to expect when we add weights. Yay. All right, both feet come down towards the mat. As you inhale, draw the left ankle over the right knee. Very nice. Hands are still behind the ears. Inhale, finding that length. And then as you exhale, coming up and over so that the right elbow and the left knee are trying to come in contact. As you can see, mine don't touch. It's not something they can if they need to, but that's taking away from the actual muscles that I need to centralize right now. Exhaling as you go up, inhaling so you come down halfway. Exhale. Very nice, you guys. It is a warm day. Make sure that we are hydrating after this. Make sure that we're hydrating before this so that we don't need to hydrate during our workout. It's only 30 minutes long. We can do it, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and rock and roll our way up to a seated, actually, sorry. Let's stay on our backs, and then we're gonna do our butterflies on our backs. And what this is gonna do is gonna continue to spread across the chest and the collarbones. You might feel it underneath your underarms from last time. And then hands are out to a go post. As you inhale, find that length across the chest and the collarbones, across all of the arms. As you exhale, draw the elbows, forearms, and hands towards each other. You can make little fists or you can keep the hands open. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, bring them in together. Draw it in. Inhale, find your length. Don't let them just flop down to the ground. Hover them, use your muscles, and then as you exhale, draw them up slowly as you articulate the pectoral muscles, the shoulders. You're doing great. I know this may seem super easy, super passive, but right now what we're wanting to do is we want our heart rate to lower down ever so slightly. So when we stand back up and start working out again, it's going to start pumping up again. But because this keeps our heart pumping, it's because we're working the arms and our heart is right there. And so it's pumping the blood right there. A couple more. Very nice, you guys. Okay, so let's rock and roll our way up. And we're going to do our side lunges. So feet are wide out, heels are back, dropping back. And then as you inhale, standing tall. As you exhale, put a deep bend in that right knee. The buttocks come behind you. And then your hands lift straight up in front of you. No higher than your shoulders. Inhale. Hands float down next to the waist. Pull up through the chest. Exhale. Left knee bends. Right leg stays straight. Buttocks are behind you. Inhale. Find your length. Drop your arms. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Hands float out. Buttocks are behind you. Very nice. I don't know why I like this side lunge one. Maybe it's just because I feel the adductor muscles being stretched. And sometimes that can be a very nice muscle to get into. A couple more. Continue to move through your breath. Need to turn up your volume and your music. Go ahead and do that. Just keep moving. Don't stop. Remember, the next moment you want to stop while you're doing this. It's only a couple more minutes. We can hang out together. Come on, you got it. Stick with it. Okay, yep. And then we're going to step up to the top of the mat. We're going to work on our Surya Namaskar C. So as you inhale, float your arms out to the side and above your head. Exhale, fold over your thighs, Uttanasana. Shift forward into the toes as you inhale, come up halfway for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. The right foot's going to step back and the right knee comes down towards the mat. Step that right knee back ever so slightly and stack the left ankle on top of underneath the left knee. Draw the left hip back as you inhale, float up for your low lunge. You can either sink deep into that left hip or pull back on that right thigh so it's parallel to the wall behind you. Grow tall by picking the back of the ribs up off the waist. As you exhale, hands come straight down the center, framing the left foot. Quietly stepping back that left foot, moving it through your vinyasa, and meeting us in downward facing dog. This time, the right foot steps up to the right hand. The left knee comes down towards the mat. Step that left knee back ever so slightly. Draw that right hip back as you rise up into your low lunge. Ooh, I'm sorry. Diego. I just touched Diego. And then keep reaching, reaching, reaching. As you exhale, hands come down to this ground. Lift the left knee up and step the left foot up to the right. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. And then as you exhale, hands come straight down the center. Let's do that again. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee come down towards the mat. Moving the left knee back a little bit more. Inhale to come up into your or to your low lunge, sinking deep into that right knee. Exhale, hands come down the center. How quietly can you pick that right foot up and move it through your vinyasa? Pushing into the pointer finger and thumbs to protect the wrists. Exhale, our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps up to the left hand, right knee comes down towards the mat. Step that right knee back ever so slightly. Inhale, float the arms up and above your head. Sinking deep into that left knee, feeling it throughout the entire right iliopsoas. As you exhale, hands come down. Lift the right knee up and step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, stand all the way up into the sky. Exhale, hands straight down the center, Samastitihi. Very nice. Last abs workout. So we're going to come back down towards the mat. We're going to lift the knees up again at that 90-degree angle. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Hands are behind the ears. And then as you exhale, you're going to straighten out your left leg, left elbow and right knee come into contact for bicycles. Inhale, you're coming down halfway. So your shoulder heads are lifted, the elbows are lifted. As you exhale, extend your right leg, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, right knee, left leg extends. Inhale here. Exhale when you twist over, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale brings you into the center, neutral. Exhale, twisting over into your bicycles. Again, we're not in any race. The slower you go here, the more you're going to be able to activate and centralize all of the muscles that we're trying to use in this oblique bicycle. And they are hard. The slower you go, the more you extend your leg all the way out, the more you keep your head, shoulder heads lifted off of the mat. Woo, all right. And then continue to do it. I know it's hard, you guys. I'm doing it with you. A couple more. Very nice. Let's come onto our backs. Let's extend that right foot up into the sky. Interlace behind the right thigh. Extend that left leg straight out in front of us. And as you exhale, bring that right foot down, extend, and then draw your left leg up into the sky, interlacing behind that thigh. As you exhale, extend that right foot out, drawing the left heel up into the sky. Both feet come onto the mat. Push down to the hips. Push down into the hands, push down into the feet. Lift the hips, lift the spine for Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Without moving your actual feet, try to draw them backwards towards your shoulder heads. Keep lifting up through the frontal hip points and drawing the frontal ribs back. Spreading across the chest and the collarbones. Knees are going in towards each other. Keep drawing those heels back to activate that hamstring. When you're ready, lowering down on your spine, articulating it one vertebrae at a time. Very nice. Drawing both knees into the chest and then rocking and rolling up to a seated position. extending the leg straight out in front of you, drawing your left foot in towards your hand and placing it towards your right thigh. Inhale, find that length that we've been making all day. Slightly turn your torso towards your right thigh as you exhale, fold over your right leg. Janu Sirsasana. Allow the head to drop down. Start turning inwards towards yourself. Inhale, come up halfway. With an exhale, let go of whatever you're holding on to and extend the left leg out and draw the right foot in towards your thigh. Inhale, find your length that you've been making, turning the torso towards the left thigh as you exhale, folding over your thigh, grabbing onto the sides of the mat, your shin, or interlacing around your foot. It is your choice and your practice. But breathe. You've arrived at the end. When you're ready, inhale, draw your head up. As you exhale, let go of everything you're holding on to and extend both of your legs out in front of you. Very nice. Inhale, float your arms up. Last time together. Exhale, fold over both of your thighs, either interlacing around your feet onto the sides of the mat or your clothes. Allowing your head to drop down towards the knees and moving into your most inward pose. When you're ready, as you inhale, look up. Exhale, let go of everything you just held on to and lay down onto your backs. When you come onto your backs, let the right hand open up towards the right so that the palm is facing up, and let the left palm do the same. Take the legs out to the width of the mat and let the toes display out to the right and left so that they're hanging off of your mat. Taking a nice, smooth, deep breath in through the nose. Feel how the chest rises up with this. As you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it all out. Very nice. Shavasana. Just taking these couple of minutes here just to sit and rest, soaking everything in that we've done today. We've done enough movements today. Let's just see how still we can get. If we can get our mind to stop wandering to what's on TV or what's on our phone or who texted us or what email needs to be answered or what's on the grocery list. Let's just rest. Nice, smooth, gentle inhales in through your nose. Maybe recognizing how now the belly is rising up as the breath got easier. And then allow the belly to continue to get smaller and smaller as it goes in and up, back towards the spine. When you're ready, begin to move your wrists and your ankles into little circles, rocking and rolling up to a seated position. Hands can be either on the knees or on the thighs. It's yogi's choice. Just recognizing the work that you're doing on the mat. Noticing you're making the grooves deeper every day that you show up, and the hardest part's always going to be showing up.
What matters is you've arrived and what you leave on the mat when you go. What are you going to take with you? What serves you today? The highest light in me sees and honors the highest light in all of you. Ahya. Yay! Wow, day 4, huh? Okay. You probably felt that, yeah? Felt that soreness. I know I felt it in my pectoralis. I know I felt it in my thighs. So we will continue with that same workout right there. I might change a little bit of things here and there, but we will continue to work on that style of a workout for workouts. And the reason is just so that we can use different parts of our body that we don't always access while we're doing yoga. But it is a great way for us to flush out any parts of that activity and that workout by doing yoga and intertwining it into us. Continuing to imprint, to continuing to build muscle memory within our body and our minds, hearing the same words over and over again. We will get there together. So we have let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have a couple more days left together, and I am excited to continue to grow with you. I do believe we are going to take a day off just for a day of rest to see what our body feels like after that. So tomorrow will be our day of rest. I do encourage you to drink lots of water. It is hot everywhere, and to drink lots of water, just stay hydrated, and to drink lots of water before class and after class so that we're hydrated during our class when it's most important. Don't forget to eat healthy. We don't want to be eating something that's going to keep us lethargic and not wanting to do our workouts. So I encourage you to just continue to make best choices that are available to you at the time, and to keep smiling. You're doing it, and I'm very proud of you. And yes, you can do it. All right, I'll see you on Saturday morning. All right, hago one.